No, well, boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go skating. Thanks for tuning in. Don't you forget to turn up. It's your boy Nick Sorello at home in Raleigh, North Carolina, the home of the Carolina Hurricanes. For tonight's game, Cane on Cane. Friendly, as you would say it in soccer, but slightly different in hockey, I think. Your Carolina Junior Canes will play the 14U Red National. And you put all that together and you feel good about it, you let me know. But 14U Red National against 13U Canes Black. That's what we got. That's who we are. My guy Todd Bo's on the camera. I'll be hanging out with you. This will be the last one for me for a little bit of while. I'm gonna be out for the next little bit. So last time you have to deal with my voice. Your Canes are slated for a trip up to Philadelphia here right before Thanksgiving. Then they'll gorge themselves with turkey, and we'll get on to our next game. But the next game, weekend before. Here we go. Wow, we got the bearded wonder himself as an official today. Nico, Big Nico, and Whitney, Mashawn, Cooper, Connor, and Caden in for your Junior Canes. Picked up there by Burchett. Tries to skate in, but denied by the national player, and then one down. It's a 3-on-1. Oh boy, nice move there to the outside. And now, oh man, right in front. Nice job by Cooper to stay engaged, and he's going to try to chip it out of the zone. Goes to Connor, and Connor first touch on the puck. Good job. Shields off the hit and begins to move it. Goes to Nikki. Nikki now on the puck. Goes back to Connor. Connor's gone with a long before it. Connor now in. Connor Pendleton in, reaching, and juice one wide. Loses an edge and is into the boards. Oh boy, we got to cover here. Somebody's got to cover. Good, here we go, now picked up. Uh-oh, there, Joey Ferris now with the interrupted there at center ice. And there goes the red team. Good stuff. Here comes Connor still on. Connor trying to fight back there. Thrown in front, dished out to the outside, and Simone begins to skate. 88, that number's so nice. He put it on his jersey twice. Rick comes in, thinks about ripping it, but doesn't quite, and Maximilian comes onto the ice. Aiden Hostetler giving some chase behind. Back on Simon's stick, but then off his stick, and here goes Joey at the point. Nice poke check there by Big Wall Brodiga. Now one around there, and tried to throw a nice pass there by Maximilian to Aiden, and Aiden would back in a pass over to, Braga, and Braga tries to win it, but then dumped in. It's going to be icing, but no call. An absolute miss by the official there. The bearded wonder better stick to coaching. Now one down and around. Tried to exit by Joey, but no dice, and one by Mr. T. Mr. T, he pity a fool, and he begins to skate up the ice to the outside. Chipped in there after he gets center ice, so no icing there. That's the right call. And one around. Mr. T's going to come to on the corner. Outskates the CNC line. Braga comes in high and hard after Mr. T took a shot. This one back over Anthony's stick, and we've got a penalty coming for elbowing, I believe, to Braga.
Hey Ryan, you come out, make sure you close the door, okay?
Here we go now. Good stuff there. Back to Benny, and Benny tries to rip it around. It goes back to Allen at the point. Chipped ahead. JJ, number 6 on the skate. Number 6, JJ in. JJ now in a shorthanded opportunity. Tries to throw one, goes up in. Handed down there, knocked down with the hand, and one around 13-10 left. There's one. JJ kicks it back to, oh boy, to Benny, and Benny deals it back to JJ. JJ now starts to skate. JJ goes to throw. Good kick. Now this one stepped into by Caden Burchett. Oh my. The Canes with some offensive zone pressure on their kill, but here come the other Canes, the red team. Nice job kicked aside there by the red team, and there goes Benny physical into the boards. Benny now fighting there in the hit zone as JJ and Caden man the front of the net. One around and picked up by Caden Burchett, who now is going to go off the boards and rim it out. Not quite out because the red team holds it in, and back in there by Caden. Caden dipsy-doos and tries to skate out. 37 seconds. Now this one down and around, spun around. High and into the rafters. Ooh, my goodness, I think we killed a bird. That bird's been here for years. It's a pelican. Speaking of killed birds, now we can, you could use that for Thanksgiving if you wanted to.
If you spice it right.
You got to spice it though. You got to season it correctly. You got to brine it in milk. You got to brine it in milk. Sorello and Pendleton on, Rigney in. Sorello comes to it and wins it off Rigney's stick and then throws it deep down. That's a really, really good clear. Barely icing, but boy, that's a really good clear. That one should have stood up. Nice job. Here we go. Good win there by Rigney. Sorello jumped in to make sure he had it. Here we go. Face off here. The referee is going to organize it. Begin to drop it. He does drop it. There goes Rigney again. Good job. Yep, now Sorello. Skate! Sorello now on the puck. Sorello going to chip it ahead to Nikki. Now one down and around. Other side, get settled. Good. Uh-oh. Now it's going to be, here we go. Anthony going to need to, good job. Holds it outside, far away. And I believe that's, who we got in the goal? Who's in the goal? Oh, who's in the goal?
That's
Grayson, right?
no.
That's Emily. If it's not Grayson, it's Emily, so that was an easy one. Good job. Anthony takes a high stick, but deals it out. Out and around. Here comes Maximilian and Joey. I started to worry that we were catching an odd man rush, but we didn't catch an odd man rush. Just our defensemen were changing, that's all. Down and around, and Joey's going to pick this one up. Joey's going to fight for it behind the goal there. Joey being very aggressive. Nice job, and wins it to Aiden. Aiden's got to catch it. Come on now, Aiden. Aiden 10's on the puck. 10 goes to 19. 19 chips ahead into the zone. Very close to offsides, but not quite there. Here goes the puck back to Joey. Joey on the skate. Dipsy-doo there at the blue line, but interrupted. Oh, my goodness. Probably not the spot for the move. And here comes Big Braga. Nice, Big Braga. Big Braga. Well done there by Big Braga. One down and around here. Skated over. Chipped aside, and then one to Braga. And Braga to Simone. Simone Taylor, 88, now begins to chip and go. There he goes. Simone Taylor in now. Ooh, man. Just a little bit wide. And Coach referee there showing off some skating skills. Joseph Ferris on the backhand tries to clear the zone. Not quite there. Schultz holds it in. And then with a clapper and deflected in front, Joey picks it up behind the goal. One around to Simone again. He's all over the puck. That's Simon tonight. Simon now digging at the corner. This one chipped ahead, and Simon goes to cross ice. And there it is. And a nice slap shot and turned aside by Emily. That's definitely Emily. She's got the hair. It's Emily. It's Emily. Oh, okay. Sorry, I keep getting close to the edge here, which is not usual for me. Joseph loses a tire there. He's got a flat tire. Picked up there by Mr. T, but melted down by Emily in front of the goal. Well done.
Move on. You're good.
The X. The X. I'm going to stand on the X. They got a marking here on the floor for me on the X. I'm not good at line dancing either. Here goes the Cinco. He chips it aside. That's Cooper, Super Coop. Oh, yeah, my guy, Rudy Boza, and JJ all onto the ice. Rudy, penalty kill extraordinaire, just so you know. There goes JJ. JJ threw a bevy of humans. And now a great job by Rudy to try to win it there at the blue line, but dumped right back in again. And Caden Burchap's going to come to it. Caden's going to chip it ahead, but not quite out. One back. This one now, Rudy there giving pressure to forces it down. Nice job by Cooper. Cooper now begins to win. Now here goes JJ. JJ, another one that's all over the puck today. JJ is all over the puck. One around here. That's a big boy, number 88. Now Connor's going to come to him. Connor, good job. Stop and go and gets his stick in there. Nice job, and then pins the player. Caden now chips it ahead, and Rudy needs to come to it. Just misses, and now Caden's going to fight again. Rudy digging deep down in there for the puck, and this one comes off the stick. Good job, and picked up by JJ again. JJ goes to Super Coop, and Super Coop's going to win center ice and dump and change. Very, very good. Now one there. Connor going to stay out again here. He's got the post. Looks like it's coming right at him, and he picks it up. Oh, there it is. And now Connor gets a great, great little snapshot in there. And this one's going to go ice. Ice, ice, baby. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Pinned in deep in our own zone. It was an extended period. 7 minutes left in this first period. That's kind of a period. It's not a period. Almost a period. Okay, Rigney's in, Michon, and Hosteller, the Hoss, Benny, and Sorello, the B&B line. Oh, this one hops Benny's stick. Oh, no. And now Sorello's in. Good. Sorello's going to be aggressive. Very good. Nice job by Sorello. Keeps it all outside and melts it down by my girl Emily in the goal. Good poke check there. Boy, they're just jumping on the puck. Where the puck presence for the national team, the red team, is legit. Rigney now still in the center circle. Now won it around, oh boy, and skated there. Good job, Benny. And Benny going to come. Now Anthony needs to come back to the point before we can do anything. And a flying high shot that goes through traffic, and that's a national team goal. Coach Rob talking to the forwards there. A big shot from the point there. Coach Rob Coach Rob and Coach Slava now running the show there. 1-0 national team. Kicked around there from Benny, and now here comes Ant. Ant needs to come to it. Ant, good. Oh, just disrupted there by Anthony. Good job. Anthony wins it back and then chips it perfectly over to the Haas. Mashan goes across and misses it now, and now we go into the zone. We're going to bring Joey and Maximilian onto the ice. Nice job by the Haas. Great fight there by the Haas, who was receiving some coaching from Coach Rob, and it's helping. He's all over it. He's on it again, is the Haas. He's just all over the place, 10. Now 19's going to pick it up, throw it in front. Ooh, just wanting. Just wanting there, just wanting. Now begins to skate in, does Schultz on Maximilian, and Max really good form in his skating. His head was up, really good, and now one back around, and Rigney does a great job in front of the goal. Really good job by Rigney. Now one over and around, a big hit there, and now picked up by Hosteller. Hosteller's going to go cross ice, hoping for Mashan, and Mashan picks it up. It's a long shift for these forwards who need to find their way to the bench. Oh my goodness, Mashan passes behind Rigney, and that becomes a scoring opportunity for the national team. And here we go, we're trying to scramble. Now here goes Joseph. Joseph applies pressure. Here comes Max, and Joseph gets back into the middle. Max chips to Hosteller, who needs to win center ice and dump it. Good job, Nikki. Now dump it. Good job, Nikki. And now he comes off and goes. Tyler DeRusso out. Good job. We need to get the other two. There goes Simon Taylor, changed. Here comes the Haas. He's going to make a shift, change. Good job. And we got Braga out. Perfect. Now back to Joseph. Joseph's going to bang one off the boards down deep into the zone. Tyler comes to give the guy static, and so does Simon. And here goes Joseph really fighting for it, but then one down and around, and here goes Simon. Simon on his horse begins to skate. Connor Pendleton comes back out onto the ice there. Connor from Simon. Nice exit play. Really good exit play there, Coach. Colored that one up. Now Tyler to Braga, who shoots one that gets gloved down and held on to. 3:35 left. A running clock, though. A running clock here. One nothing national team. They've had the better end of this. Nice hit there. Oh, we're going to get a call, and we're going to go interference from Coach. He's a big interference guy. Oh, they didn't like the call, but that's the call. And here we go. Interesting change here. Down and around and picked up by, spun around. Good hit there by Simon. One by Connor, and then began to spun. Here goes Connor. CP's on the skate. CP begins to skate it in. CP does skate it in. Drops it back. Nikki Mashan on the... This is an interesting setup. I guess we're going to run Braga on the outside and Simon on the point. We haven't seen this before. New. This is new. Simon now wins it. Good job by Simon. Good, now Connor. Now Cooper skates out. Now here goes Connor. Connor, good pass there. Mashan's going to shoot one. Melts it down. Oh, huge confusion. Huge confusion now on the bench. Now we got it. Now it's JJ and Rudy. Nice. Good job, Max. Great recovery by Max there. Great poke check there. One by Boza. Rudy now begins to post it up and goes through the defenders. Now chipped ahead there by Supercoop deep into the zone. Supercoop is on the skate, 50 seconds left in the period. And Joseph, nice poke check there by Joseph to keep it out. Allen now keeps it in for the national team. The power play is over. This one kicked out there by JJ. Backhanded in and chipped over, and then one by Rudy. Rudy tries to enter the zone. JJ comes in physically at center ice. JJ grinding there with the national player and chipped aside, and then one, and here goes Joseph. Joseph shows the player to the sides. Good job. But nice strong play there by the national team player. And there's the end of your first period. We'll take a break. It's an equipment malfunction, ladies and gentlemen. Like Janet Jackson at the Super Bowl, we've got a little bit of equipment malfunction. We're going to work on it.
Everybody recited.
This is, we're going to wait. Goalie's getting a skate repaired. There's a goalie something. There's a goalie.
An audience.
Yeah, we'll scan the audience here. Let's take a look at the crowd. It's a light crowd, but it is a Thursday. It's a light crowd today. Discounted tickets out there still on sale is what I heard. So if you make it down here. Oh, all right. It looks like everything that went wrong is now right again. And here we go. We're giving applause for the goalie, mostly because we like them. Goalies. Good stuff, goalies. All right, here we go. Rigney in the center circle, Hostetler, Mashawn, Benny, and Sorello. There we go into the boards. Anthony with the bump there and keeps the player wide. Into the skates of Benny, who was holding the man up, and then kicked over by Mashawn, but not out. There it is. Rigney does a great job of getting it out. Big Rig comes in there. Now held up there by Benny. It's not there. It's not there, Benny. You got to turn. You got to find another pass. There it is. Now back to Sorello. Sorello needs to get rid of it. Oh, my goodness. Flubs a pass there to the Hoss. And now one there dumped in and around. Sorello's going to pick this one up. Nice reversal to Benny. And Benny goes cross ice to Mashawn, and it's out. Good job now on one in. Mashawn begins to skate. Why? And here comes Burchett. Oh, I see. I spun around, and look at that. Great job by Benny Woodring. Good job. Now, good, and kicked around. One around there, and there goes Hostetler. Pendleton now is going to rip it in there. And DeRusso is going to come to it. Then Burchett. And here comes Braga. And now one around to the outside. Nice job by Pendleton to keep his post at home. Good job, and held up on the D and melted down there by Emily. All right. Face off far side, 14:08. Running clock, 1-0 national team over Carolina Hurricanes 13U. 14U's winning here just by 1. Here comes Tyler D. Mr. T. Spun it around, not quite hard enough probably for Taylor. And then Pendleton goes back to Burchett. And then Burchett goes over to Braga and then just missed on that pass on the way out. Here goes Simon Taylor, who begins to skate. Simon now tries to dump one into the middle, but no dice. Great job there by Braga to try to throw his stick in. Deep and around, and here goes a 3-on-2, but great defense there by Caden DeCinco Burchett. And now one there by Mr. T. And Mr. T's going to try, doesn't quite get it out there. Going to fight for it is Mr. T. Nice stick there. Good job by Mr. T to throw a stick in there. I liked that. That was good. That was really good. Yes, sir. Thank you. Needed something to wet my whistle there, and politely the fans took care of me. Max and JJ and Rudy and Joseph and Super Coop all out on the ice. 12:53 left. 1-0 Nationals, and now won by Max, who throws one off to Rudy. Rudy, oh, that guy didn't realize Rudy's a big boy. And now Rudy, we go back, and now back into Rudy. Rudy's going to chip it and go. Nice work. Rudy on the skate. Rudy, great job. He flippity-doos one. Oh, it got tipped by JJ. Now here he goes. That may have gone through without a tip. And here goes Joey. Joey met with extreme prejudice there at the blue line, and now gone back to Max. And Max is going to try to cycle it over, but goes underneath of the stick of Rudy and between the wickets, and now back out to center ice. I don't know what that call was. Maybe offsides. Maybe we were offsides. But I don't know why it's over there. I'm sure there's a really good reason for it. All right, JJ. Nice job by JJ. Man, he just absolutely ran through everything there. Good job. Spun it around, and a big hit there on Joey Ferris. Picked up by the national team and slung around. Rudy, nice touch. Rudy, first touch is perfect. Go beat him on your own. Go, Roots. Go, Rudy. Now Rudy's on. Rudy, and a big call off from Coach Rob Pendleton, who not only... Yeah. You, Coach. Wow. All right, here we go. Sorello, Woodring, Hostetler, Mashawn, and Rigney. Rigney. Big rig now, back to Benny. Benny picks it up and goes into the zone beautifully. Now we need to get on our forecheck here. Go on. Good job. Anthony shows the guy all the way into the bench there. Nice job. Nice push. Now kicked around and one in. There we go. And out of the zone nicely there by the Carolina Hurricanes and Ian Rigney. Now they begin to skate. We're going to have an odd man here if they throw it. Sorello needs to get to it the other side. Oh, man. Come to it. Good hit there again by Sorello on Peckham. And now one around and picked up there by Benny. Oh, Peckham comes and hits him, but we're going to have it. Nice chip aside. Here we go. Now we're going to run another power play unit. All right, 9:47 left. Cooper now. Cooper, great job there to hold it in, and Maximilian's going to go to the corner. Cooper picks it up. Yep. Cooper, great shot. Good low shot there. Cooper picks it up. Nice little snapshot again. Cooper now going to try to dippy-do and no. And now, but he's fast enough to overcome it. Good job by Cooper. One over there and spun to Caden. And Caden back over to Hosteller. And Hosteller fighting for it. And oh no. Nice save. Emily stayed nice and big. Oh my goodness.
Yes, go. Hurry. Emily!
All right, now we're making a goalie change. I kind of thought we'd see this halfway through goalie thing. I thought I'd see this. Here we go. Yep, good job. Nice pass by Sorello to Rigney. And we begin to go. This one went. Good job. This may be your unit. Down and around this one. Back to Boza. Boza holding on to the point there and tries to chip it up. And now this one chipped in, but Rudy's going to get on his horse. Rudy, great stick lift by Rudy. Great work. Now it's out. No. What the heck? Boy, we got some attempts at getting we're getting some looks at certain players here. And run there by Pendleton. Kicked around. Now one over to Rudy. Braga. Nice job by Braga. Picked up there by Tyler. Tyler tries to rip it. No dice there. Gets wide. Now, Connor, good pass up there to Tyler, who chips it in. Ooh, good shot. Rigney now begins to fight in the center circle. Hostetler and Nikki and Max and Joey all out. Chipped aside there and nicely won. Great speed by Max. Picked up by Joey and off the skates. Now, great job by Max. Great piece of possession by Max. Don't know where our forward was there. Now we're working at it. Max is going to keep digging after it. Max begins to try. Oh, off the board's funny. That caromed off the boards, interestingly. And now here goes Rigney. I got to say, Ian Rigney been very, very good here this period, the second period. Back to the point. Knocked down there by Max. Hosteller picks it up. Hostile. Oh boy, just wide. Joseph picks it up and begins to circle. Oh, no, nice job by Joseph. Avoids the hit. Now off the boards, perfectly exited. Nice hands there by 10 to pick it up. This is great work now. Down and around, and Joseph's going to come to it. Boy, it's the same kid. Dude. Good Lord. Jesus. Might as well go get home. Simon picks it up and shoots it. Great shot by Simon. It's on goal. We've needed some shots on goal here. Simon throws one right towards the goal. Nice job, Braga. Oh, I thought Braga had him one. Nice job. Simon's going to pick this up. Around and behind the goal. Nice job by Nicky. Great move at center ice. Oh, just loses control of the puck there, but grabs it back. Oh, this one went into Braga. Braga now in front. Good job, Braga. Down and around there. Pendleton at the blue line. Hood does hold it in. That was good. He did hold it in. Just thrown just wide of the goal. Spun around there. All right, guys. Joseph tries to play it out. Good job. Rudy now picks it up, spins it around back behind. All right.
I think I have to sign out.
It's in the black bag in the front. That one. off the edge. That's the
Thank you.